we've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.
Yes, hello everybody. Good afternoon. Now, nothing to be scared of. I know it's Halloween and it's spooky, but we've got some very good news as well, because bidding has now gone live for the Clive Emson Auctioneers November auction. And of course, we've got the star of the show himself, Mr. Paul Bridgeman, to help guide us through and explain what is going to happen next. Paul, before we get into that though, do you like my spooky writing that I've got? Oh, can you see it running?
Actually, I hadn't even noticed. I was just thinking, last time we did this show, it was just before Halloween, this time last year. You came on the screen, you had a knife through your head.
Yeah. God, oh my goodness. That was a year ago already. Well, I suppose it will be, won't it? Yes.
Yeah, I love the writing down the bottom. That's brilliant, yeah.
Things have improved somewhat since then. But on a more serious note, of course, Paul, bidding has literally just gone live. And the first few lots have actually just gone live. So anybody watching this now who is thinking that they've watched the shows before, they've been involved in auctions or haven't been involved in auctions, what happens now? What's the process?
Okay, so the lots are live. You can log on, you can start bidding as if you want to buy them. So all the lots, as I say, are live. There may be one or two that are just waiting for some final paperwork to come through, but on the whole, the majority of the lots are live. So lot one will, it says now live there to bid on, and you can bid on it right up until the end time. And the end time will be on Wednesday, 1st of November. First lot will end at 11 o'clock. And then each lot after that, lot 2, lot 3, 4, so on, right through to the end of the auction, running subsequently. Each will be given its own individual end time, and that will be the time you've got to get your bidding in by. Slight exception to that is if someone bids in the last 5 minutes of the bidding process, the timer will extend to give everyone a fair chance to make an informed decision and come in and make a bid if they wish.
Fantastic stuff. Now, anybody watching this and has a question, wants to find out a little bit more about the process, you can, of course, do comment below. We can see the comments. We are live now across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and LinkedIn. So wherever you're watching, if you've got a question, please do drop it below. Or if you want to speak to one of the experts, such as Paul, here is the number on your screen now. Give it a call, 0345 85 00 333, if you want to speak to a member of the team. Or, of course, you can, and this is the way to do it, isn't it, actually, Paul? Visit cliveemson.co.uk. That's how you bid, right?
That's it. You can go to cliveemson.co.uk. You go into one of the lots, one of the ones that catches your eye, the lot you may be interested in, and then there'll be a box that says register to bid. If you haven't registered to bid already, you just need to set up your bidding profile. So you need to enter in your details, your solicitor's details, your method of payment, and your identification documents. And once it's given you 3 green ticks on those sections, it'll say, excellent, you're ready to go, ready to bid. And then, you go through to the lot you want, and you can make the bid. And your registration is then live for 12 months as well. So if you see something or you don't get something this time, or you want to have another go at something else in the next auction in December, you can come back and you won't have to go through that process again. Just remember to write down your login.
It's a very good point, that actually, Paul, as well, because if you are tuning in for the first time, you're not seeing any of our shows before.
Write down your logins. Always write down your password book.
You've already got a password book. People still do that sort of thing, do they?
All right. Okay.
But you do make a very good point there, though, Paul, as well, because if this is the first time you've come across the auction, we are going to have a look at some of the lots. You've selected 5 that you just want to have a quick chat about. So we're going to look at those. But if this is the first time coming across the Clive Emson, obviously it's perhaps a bit too late to bid for this particular auction, but there is another one coming up in December.
Yeah, so we do 8 auctions a year, so 2 in each quarter of the year. The next one will be on the 13th of December, so that will come around quick. And then, of course, it's into the new year, and we'll have 8 auctions again scheduled for the new year, for 2024. And so those dates are all planned and ready to go. Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what, I'm eager to start looking at some of these lots, shall we? Let's go straight into it. You've picked 5.
Yep.
You can explain why, but here's a little look at lot 37, a particular favourite of mine, this one as well.
That's it. This is one I've got because I'm quite biased because I went to see this one. So it's one that I took on. But it's a beautiful looking semi-detached house. And these aren't anything other than, just ones to keep an eye on, just ones to watch. The bidding might go quite well on them. And they're a mix of cheap lots, a real mix of different lots that I've just picked out for you. If you're interested, just keep an eye on just to watch how they go. Just the ultimate nosy thing.
I'm very interested to see how this one goes. Actually,
I think so. Yeah, I think this one's going to generate good interest, and I hope we have strong bidding. I really do, because knowing the reason for sale, the lady who's does require the money out of the property for. Well, I'm not going to go into reasons. It's not for me to say. But as I say, it needs to be sold. So it's been priced accordingly, and I do think it's in Southeast London, SE2. So just sort of between Belvedere and Abbey Wood, Plumstead, that kind of area. Really nice location. Guide price 350,000 plus. As I say, you just popped up on screen there. Got a garage, off-street parking, 3 bedrooms. It's a nice, big, old-fashioned semi-detached house. I really hope that one does attract the interest it deserves.
It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? And actually, it's not the only semi-detached property going under the hammer, is it? It's a few days ago, we did have our 5 semi-detached lots going under the hammer. There's a lot more as well, by the way. In total, 137, I believe. 1 or 2 might have come out now because they might be sold prior to.
A couple of them have been sold prior, and a couple that have had to be postponed because, as I say, legal documents weren't in place. So they'll roll on to December or future auctions, and once those issues have been resolved. But there was 136 lots catalogued. Was it 137 in the end? 137. Yes, we had a late one come through, didn't we? Yeah, that's right. 137 in total, and there's been. I was having a look through this morning. There's been reasonably good interest across the auction, pretty well spread. So hopefully over the next few days, ending on Wednesday, we're going to see really strong bidding. And just bust that myth that's in the media that the market's rubbish and the market's dead and there's nothing happening and it's all doom and gloom. It's not. There's great property out there. There's people who want to buy it, and there is a market out there, without a doubt.
There's enough for sale signs up round. Ever since I've moved to my new house, it seems all the other houses have suddenly gone up for sale.
Well, the story.
Maybe it's. I think there is. Let's go back to lot 37, called semi-detached house. We did another show where you selected 5 other semi-detached lots. In fact, lot 37 is in this very short video. We're just going to have a very brief snippet and a quick look at 5 semi-detached lots going under the hammer from right now. Watch this. I did say it was a short video.
Love the music, though. Yes.
It's a bit rocky, isn't it? Yeah. Guitar out. There you go. That's a look.
Stop, Paul. Stop. But and I did notice the little. I hadn't noticed it before. The little dog in the doorway of the white semi-detached. I can't remember which lot it was now, but as a white one with the statutory tentative on, and there's a dog sitting in the doorway.
Well, there you go. Can somebody go back and watch this video and tell us? Comment below which lot it is so we can go back and have a quick look at that. Let's move on, shall we? Because you've selected another 4 lots in this particular show. Lot number 52. Now, this is really exciting. Have a look at this.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this is an absolute beauty. Sudbury Tower in Pound Lane in Canterbury. So 3-bedroom, city centre, riverside property. Guide price at 370, 380,000, that kind of region. Received instruction from Canterbury City Council. I mean, what an interesting looking place this is. So right on the riverside there, you've got a fantastic looking property, right next to the river in the city centre. CT1 postcode. It's been used for all sorts over the years in terms of the actual property there. You've got it's part of the fortification, the tower there, the walls, and it was even part of, I believe. Sorry, I do apologise. It's nicely located for the shops, restaurants, tourist destinations. So everything's there for it. But what a stunning looking little property.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, that is a bit of a showstopper, really. We have quite a few though, don't we? In fact, they're all showstoppers in their own right, though, aren't they? But Let's keep moving on, shall we? Let's have a look at lot 67. There it is here. This one's featured quite heavily in this auction, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's a detached former Baptist chapel with potential. So you've got the development potential to perhaps convert to residential, 1 or 2 units, who knows, or alternative commercial uses. But it's basically a blank canvas. It's I think you did a feature lot show with John Stocky, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Also freehold with vacant possession. It's a nice looking chapel building, but so we haven't got the internal shop, but it's a really nice high ceilings. So you'd be able to get a nice sort of second level in there, a mezzanine level or something like that, maybe, and really create something really nice, really special with the footprint of the building that you've got and the space available.
I think that one did that feature in our village lot show, our 5 village local show, didn't it?
Yeah.
And a number of other.
Morling, yeah. So in Kent, so it's not far. You're not far from Maidstone, but Ryosh is the. I'm probably pronouncing that very badly. Chapel Street, Ryosh, ME19. So yeah, nice village location. Yeah, with the guide price at 110, 100 to 110,000. I anticipate that one's going to go well come the auction. So again, one to watch. I think that one could be entertaining.
Well, it's not just that one, obviously, village location. You tend to get quite a few cottages in village locations as well. And a few days ago, you selected 5 cottage lots going under the hammer as well. And I am delighted to say we can, again, just have a very quick look at those 5 right now. This one is about 10 seconds longer, this video, than the other one. We've got a few internal shots in this one as well. So sit back, relax, and take the 30 seconds to enjoy 5 cottage lots going under the hammer from right now. Hey. A few beauties in there as well, isn't there? And talking of beauties, let's keep going, shall we? Because you've also
you're talking about me, Ian. Thanks.
Well, you have had a haircut, Paul, and I've got to say,
yeah.
very dapper indeed, as of course you always do. But you look quite cold today. You've got the big Clive Emson coat on.
Yeah, I don't know. This office today is absolutely freezing. I don't know what's going on here. It's actually warmer outside. I should be sitting outside doing this.
Right. Well, talking of sitting outside, let's take a look at lot 108 because look at that. That's there's a bit of space there, isn't there?
Yeah. There's again. You got on the cottage theme. This is lot 108. Guide price at £50,000 plus. It's obviously a cottage in need of updating with development potential as well. So it's a nice little cottage stuck in the corner of a rectangular sort of style plot. And again, nice sort of rural location. And we've received instructions on behalf of Cornwall Council. So again, good interest on this one. And there's pre-planning application or pre-application advice, should I say, that's been received from Cornwall Council, giving an indication that the rest of the plot could be developed. So there's a lot more information on the website. So do have a look at that one. But this, I think, will capture people's imagination in little village just outside Helston in Cornwall. I think that one's going to see good figures come the end of the auction on Wednesday.
I think so. You're going to need more than a lawnmower there as well, aren't you?
It's
hard to know where the house begins and garden sort of starts there, isn't it? Now, this next one you've selected as well. We've mentioned. I remember talking about this one when we went through all of our lots 100 to 137 show. Which, by the way, everybody, you can watch the repeat tonight of that. So do tune in. It's going to have to be 8 o'clock because I've actually got football tonight. So 8 o'clock tonight across the Clive Emson social media channels. It's a repeat of our lots 100 to 137 show that we filmed a couple of weeks ago. But just tune in across. So wherever you're watching this right now, you can watch it there. Tune in at your leisure. This is one we spoke about at length, lot 126. Beautiful chalet.
Yeah, it's again something just giving something a little bit different for people to watch out and sort of see what we're selling. So this is a leasehold chalet premises. It's a 3-bedroom chalet, chalet K 240 at the Canberra Holiday Village at Canberra Sands Leisure Park in Rye, East Sussex. Guide price here is just £15,000 plus. It's a leasehold, vacant possession. It's a remainder of a 50-year lease from February 2013. So what we're 10 years into that, so 40 years remaining. It's it's got an open plan living room, dining room, kitchen area, 3 bedrooms, bathroom, everything you need for a nice little weekend away. It's actually done nicely inside. There's a nice accommodation there, and you say you got that little picnic area out the front. Nice sunny day, and we started selling these. Well, we've sold them for a long time, but they started getting really popular during the COVID times, and since then, the prices for them have gone. We've seen them increasing all the time because they used to be. You're lucky if you can get sort of 10, 12,000 for them, but no, they've sold really well in recent times.
I really like that. I really like that. I can see myself out there with a little barbecue, if you're allowed barbecues at these things. I'm not so sure, but by the sea, having a nice time.
Not my barbecue anyway.
Well, there you go. That's 5 lots that Paul Bridgeman has selected just to have a quick chat about. They are now under offer. Well, bidding has gone live. You can bid on those lots right now. Just remind everybody, Paul, how we do that.
Yeah, okay. So you go to the website, cliveemson.co.uk, find the lot you're interested in, and click on the register to bid or bid on this property bar on the website. And once you do that, you'll go through to the actual bidding page. If you haven't registered already, you will need to do so. And it's not the registration to look at legal packs. This is registration to bid. So you need to enter in your details. Then you need to go to your profile to build your profile effectively, and that is all your information, your solicitor's details, your method of payment, so credit or debit card number, and also your identification documents. And once it's given you 3 green ticks and there all those sections are filled in, it will tell you you're ready to bid, and you then go to the property that you want to bid on and bid away. But as I say, if you're the highest bidder, once it gets to the point of exchange of the timer reaching 0, you are the highest bidder above the reserve. You will be exchanging contracts. So please be aware that you will be buying this property. You're legally bound to purchase. You'll be paying a 10% deposit and completing within 4 weeks. So make sure you've got all your ducks in a row in terms of knowing everything you want to know about the property. That's not just legally, that's financially, surveys, everything you want to know,
Fantastic. Well said indeed. So yes, bidding is now live for the Clive Emson November auction. Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because very shortly Paul's going to run outside and go get changed and change the time. The clock's back to summer when the weather was a little bit nicer, and give his 5 golden rules of bidding. Just a quick reminder, of course, before you do that, don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock here or at the Clive Emson social media channels, you can watch the repeat of our lots 100 through to 137. Best place to do it is actually at the Clive Emson YouTube channel. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. Head on over there. You can see the videos for a majority of the lots there as well.
Yep.
Just hit subscribe whilst you're there as well, because I can tell you something. It is an absolute gold mine of properties and land. And it's honestly, if you've got even a remote interest, if you've got no interest in bidding, just go over and have a nosy around, because it is brilliant up there. It really is a bit of a treasure trove. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss anything, especially coming up for that December auction as well. Right, Paul, you better get yourself off. Go get outside, because we're going to bring you Paul Bridgman's 5 golden rules of bidding, and we will, of course, see you for the next auction as well. But Paul, over to you.
Well, yeah, all I've got to say is good luck with bidding over the next few days. Hope you get the property or the land that you're interested in. And I've been saying all along, happy hunting. Hope your hunting's gone well and you actually buy what you're after. So good luck, everyone. I'm off.
Off he goes. Look, there he goes. Here he is.
Hello, my name's Paul from Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers. We're often asked what are our tips for buying property at auction. So these are our 5 golden rules that you should follow if you're looking to buy a property at auction from ourselves or anybody else. First thing, obviously have a look at the website, the auction catalogue, and find all the information on the properties that you're interested in. So download as much information as you can, read up on it, look at the areas, etc. Next thing to look at is the legal documents. request a copy of the legal documents for the properties that you're interested in, you'll be able to see the title, the information on lease information, searches, etc., etc., and get your own legal advice on this information. The information is there, nothing should be hidden, it should be the most open and transparent way of buying property, but say all the information is there for you to take to your solicitor and get your own legal advice on. Obviously, go and view the property as well. You need to inspect the property. Take with you someone that you trust. Get their opinion if needs be, and get an idea as to what state the property's in, what work you need to do, and really sort of build a picture for yourself as to what you can afford then to do yourself, and get other tradespeople in to do for you. Do you require a survey? If you do, then you're within your rights to get a survey done before the auction. You can arrange that with ourselves, get the surveyor to contact us, we can arrange access for them. That may be for your own personal use, your own peace of mind. It may be for lending criteria as well. So you can get mortgage funding, so they can arrange a survey with ourselves, and so we can allow them access to do that. Know the costs is another very important point. You need to not only know what it's going to cost you to buy the property. Of course, yes, you need to know what you're going to be spending on it, and know you've got the funds available for that. But what's it going to cost you to do the property up? What are the service charges? What are the council tax implications? All these things build the picture. So it really is up to you to find out all the costs. The other thing is, in the legal pack, look in the special conditions of sale, because quite often there may be costs associated that are passed on to the buyer as well. So look in there and say that none of that information is hidden, it's all there for you to see. So it shouldn't come as a surprise, but let's say make sure you read that information and you'll see it all there laid out for you. But let's say know what you can do yourself when sort of adding up the costs. Can you fit your own bathrooms? Can you fit your own kitchens? All those sort of things. If not, you need to allocate costs for that. And as I say, service charge, ground rent, when you're looking at rental portfolios, when you're looking at obviously renting your own properties out, these things need to be taken into account as well. So once you've done that, you've found the details of the properties you want to buy, you've looked at the legals, you've considered whether you need a survey, you've been through all the costs. Last thing to do is not panic. The bidding goes live a couple of days before the auction finishes. You just need to then log on, register yourself to bid by entering your credit card details, debit card details, your ID information and your solicitor's details, and of course all your own personal information. Once you've got the 3 green ticks, you're ready to bid, and you just need to stay calm, watch it right up to the last. You can sort out proxy bidding as well, but all that information is on the website. And then, as I say, stay calm, bid, and wish you luck, and I hope you then are able to buy what you want. If you have any further questions, please do give the office a ring. We'll be only too pleased to talk you through the process, what you need to do, how to register, and of course if you want to book viewings and download legal packs too. Thanks ever so much. I hope this information has been helpful. Like I say, please do drop us an email, give us a call. We're only too pleased to help. Thank you.